I think I was 4 or 5 years old and I started to play to the wall. When I was 5 or 6, I had my first practice lesson, and that's how it started. I think it was when I was 11 or 12 where I realized that I can play good tennis and maybe get a pro.
Yeah, he was practicing with us in the Formax tennis space, and he wanted to try something new, and he said, "Come on, Marcus, let's go." And I said, "Okay, we try. It looks good."
Just 23, Brands is currently at 76 in the South African Airways 2010 ATP rankings. He certainly has the armoury, and he does not lack for self-belief.
I'm talented, and sometimes little things who help you to make the next step, and I think that was the main goal. My strongest aspects of my game, of course, my serve, of course, because I'm tall and I have to make some free points with my serve, and that helps me a lot. And of course, my forehand is also pretty good.
If real progress is to be made, it begins on the practice court. Brands has been coached by fellow countryman Marcus Wilselsberger for the past 18 months. He's not had to work too hard on the mental side.
For sure it's important. If you don't believe in your strokes, then especially on his game with a good serve and on the forehand, you have to believe in the game to come in, to go for the shot. And that makes him pretty strong, yeah. Still he has to improve, in my opinion, a lot of things. You still try to make him more stable, that he's getting tougher in these situations.
If you have a good coach, I think you can improve always, and that's important for the future.
Brands made his first big impression this summer with a run to the last 16 at Wimbledon, beating 2009 Barclays ATP World Tour Finals champion Nikolai Davydenko along the way.
That's like a dream for me, because I was playing a few Grand Slams before, but never won a match, and then I came to Wimbledon and played last 16. I think that's amazing. Yeah.
It was funny because it was like he said before we came there, I cannot play on grass court, and I never won a round, especially I lost 2 times qualies. And he was like, okay, but maybe it's that kind when you're relaxed and you don't expect too much. So he did it. He did a good job there.
Brands is one of a clutch of players carrying the expectations of a nation on their young shoulders. But this German has faith that the glory days will return.
We have so many good players under the top 100, but I think we have to have someone under the top 10, and I think that's a problem, yeah. But I think that's just a matter of time, and I think, somebody makes it in the future, of course.
The problem is like in every sport, they always want to be the best, and then it's difficult to sell if you only have like only a top 30 player. But I think the German tennis is pretty tough and pretty good. And we just need one guy, maybe he's top 10 again, and then it's coming again.
But can Daniel Brands be that man? Player and coach remain ambitious and realistic.
We try always to make the next step, so we said in the beginning maybe top 70 really to make him comfort in this position. Now he made a good job Wimbledon and improving a lot, so for sure it's top 50, and then we see how far it's going.
My goal for this year is, of course, the top 50, and next year, if I made it, then I have to look forward and make the next step up.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, all the action from Beijing and Tokyo as the Asian swing gathers momentum. And we meet the men who keep the players' rackets in peak condition. The Pacific Stringers tell us about life on tour. Until then, don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news. See you next week.